the parameters are so ridiculous that if people really realize how they're now making prisons under the ground and little slits for windows and the food is less and not having your rights. I mean, it's a whole nother, continuation of slavery, which it says is legal to do, that we haven't even scratched the earth, the surface to even think about tackling a whole nother era of where our men are. And women, to forget sisters behind the wall, they really not looked at. If you want to talk about the inequality of sisters and brothers, sisters don't even count. And the many of the sisters are and brothers, but many of the sisters especially are mothers, behind the wall for little or nothing. And the brothers are there, that didn't have the education. I mean, I've come to find out that when you had what do you call it, yearbooks, do you know the kids stopped coming to school on yearbook day before this COVID and all this stuff? And I said, well, why aren't y'all coming to school? They said, oh, Mr. Go, well, we don't want the yearbook picture. I said, you don't want a yearbook picture? Everybody wants a yearbook picture. Come on, now, that's a memory. Right. They said, no. When the yearbooks come out, that's when the cops come to all the high schools and get a copy of them. Wow. And they get copies of the yearbook and they put them in their whatever, in their office, and they use them almost like as a let's see if we can get them. And they're using the yearbooks like that. Yeah. And I'm like saying, wow, look at this. So it turns out that when you take a test, they're given the test in like 6th grade, and accordingly, how you do on the test will determine where they'll put the next prison. Because they know in this age, if we can catch them, they don't know 6 times 8 is 48, and they can't spell refrigerator, and they don't. If they don't even know the timetables, if they don't know how to add them up to get to the 48 or whatever, we know it won't be a matter of time that they're going to be an economic slave.